Traders, investors, what is going on? We are back. Not a good day, not a good days, but we got some good news and we'll dig into that. Some of you have probably seen the SEC filing that was posted today. It's very exciting. So let's jump into the shorts because they're still very here. So here's the current short volume. We talked about it kind of at this point, saying it looked like it was going down, and then the following day we did a video saying it's actually ramping up. And while it's been all over the place, it is starting to go down. The numbers are still very high, but I'll show you why I think it's starting to go down. So let's go over the shorts from the last couple days. So we've seen time and time again, runs getting snuffed out, huge shorts coming in at market open, mind the date here. But what's interesting is we started to see buying happening. Now we haven't really seen that, and what I mean by that is buying by this buyer right here, our large short seller. So every day they've been able to short this thing down. Market opens and it gets shorted. But what's interesting is the buying that's happening. We haven't really seen this that often. So this happened for the first time the other day on the 19th, and we saw Mr. 930 placing a large order, a buy order. And then yesterday again, another very large buy order right at market open. And I don't know, he's fucking slacking because he didn't hit the triple zeros this time, but he's buying. And so what's interesting about that is because you see here, every morning they're able to just open with a large short and it sends it down. Other shorters jump on and then panic selling, stop losses, what have you. When we run down every morning. There's the Wegmans deal. Yeah, so this is when we found out that Warren Buffett and those guys were in this. We've had a couple pops recently. And so this is interesting because all in this time people are freaking out and they're pushing the thing down. Well, now that we're starting to get catalysts and we're getting down to Mr. Cramer's happy zone, they're beginning to cover their shorts. They're no longer just shorting and fractionally covering that short throughout the day. They're actually, I would almost call it baiting. They're covering their shorts at open, causing the thing to run. People jump on, and then they just short it. Because now that we're getting into this $20 range, I believe that the sellers are kind of a little bit more anxious about holding a super negative account. So they're starting to cover their shorts more frequently, so much so that we're seeing it happen. You saw it today at market close. There's a little $25,000 order. And then immediately people shorting it or just jumping off at the first sign of green. But it's happening. And so here's the news that we got today that everyone was so excited about. And I had lots of people asking me, well, if she bought 10 million shares, then where's the move happening? Where's, why didn't we run? Here's the volume for today. So if she bought 10 million shares, where's the 10 million? So the reason why we didn't see the move today is because it likely didn't happen today. It's because it likely didn't happen today. So for a 13G, a passive investor has to disclose within 10 days. And so because she's a passive investor, she's required to file within 10 days. If you're an institution, you have 45 days. Why? I don't know. But she had 10 days to file this. So because this got filed today, come on, we know the government. They're not that fucking quick. So if she didn't buy today, where did she buy? I have no idea. Sometime in the last 10 days. Also, if someone knows a little bit more about this, please chime in. I don't know if it has to be a purchase all at once. I think that she could have very well just placed large orders throughout these 10 days and bought dips and built up a position, and then because she went above 5% of the company's outstanding shares, then you are required to fill out a 13G form. So that said, those shares are already factored in. We're not going to see the market open tomorrow and 13 million shares come through and we're back on track. Although that said, that's very big. That's huge. Someone is confident enough in this that they bought 10 million shares, okay? Best case scenario, what is that? $22 million or something like that? That's incredible. The peeps have been pretty quiet. We've been getting some stuff out of them, but nothing huge. We really need them to answer those allegations and kind of clear the air. We're getting to a level here where, homie said it would be a buy. And I'm sure he's going to open his big mouth. But the problem is we have all these outside factors that are really beating up the market right now. I mean, nothing is really having a great run for the most part. Sure, there's some stuff mixed in there, but there isn't really any healthy runs going on right now. So the market needs to chill out. We need to get the election under our belt, get some of this nasty volatility out of here. And then once all that calms down, you have to keep in mind there's lots of investors that said, I'm out. September, I mean, we're crazy. We've been trading during this continually. So lots of people are going to come out of the woodwork when everything starts to settle down. They're going to start investing again. I mean, this has became apparent in stuff like the energy boom that we saw. Anything that had the word solar or energy, it ran, right? For no reason, because lots of investors were just coming out because there was an opportunity. They jumped, it cooled off, and they pulled out. And that, along with some time and some, contracts and actual buy orders coming out, I think we have some good things in store. Now, the one thing worrying me right now, I will say, is not so much the short report, but the fact that they didn't respond to it yet. If you look right here, this was 4 days after Hindenburg released the short report that they responded to some of the allegations. We are sitting here, sure, let's not count the weekend. 1, 2, 3. So if we don't hear something out of them tomorrow or Friday, that's going to concern me. Not so much that it's true, but that they're not taking that seriously. Who knows? Maybe we'll hit up the homie and get him to reach out and see what he can do. I mean, we need some damage control. We really do. So I hope you guys enjoyed. That's it for today. I will keep you covered as things come out. I hope you enjoyed. Stay strong, and I will catch you in the next one.